Good evening, everyone. This is General Colin Powell, and it's a great pleasure for me to be with you this evening. Dorothy, I thank you for your kind and generous introduction. And I also want to thank the Caribbean Heritage Organization for putting this evening together. It's an important evening for all of us who are here, but especially for the two women that we will be honoring in the course of the afternoon and evening. And I want to let you know, I didn't miss anything. I brought my folding chair, and it folds. Great pleasure to be with you. I want to talk about where I came from. I came out of Harlem, where I was born, and then I went on to the Bronx, where I was raised. But it started as a Jamaican background, as something my parents gave me. Both of my parents are Jamaican subjects. They came out of Jamaica in the 1920s. They got jobs here in New York City. And in New York City, they were able to make a living. And they were able to raise two children, me and my sister. My sister went on to become a very, very prominent teacher out in California. I became a soldier. I became a soldier because it's something that fit with me and something I wanted to do for the country and to serve with young people who were going into the military. It's important to understand, however, that when I became a soldier, I went into the Army with certain instructions from my family. And my father said, we want you to do your very, very best at all times. Do you understand that? We expect you to do your very, very best. Because you could get in trouble in the South Bronx. And when they were through with that, they said, but here's the most important thing. Don't do anything ever that shames the family. That was the Jamaican tradition. Never shame this family. We are proud of ourselves. We're proud of you. We're proud of the country we are now part of. We're a part of the country that we left in Jamaica. And we have to make sure that we never do anything that shames our family in any way. We count on you to hold that tradition for us. And I worked hard to do it. For the 35 years I was in the Army, the 4 years I was Secretary of State, and with all the people that I served in all those many, many years. It is very, very important for us to understand that this is an essential part of being a good citizen, being a good soldier, a good teacher, a good politician. And I'm so pleased that I'm with some significant people this evening who have followed in that same kind of tradition, that same ritual. We have Shirley Chisholm, who many, many years ago, she was a little bit ahead of me, but I was not that far behind her. But she didn't take anything from anybody. She just kept showing what she could do and how she had a model of behavior, a model of instructions, a model of doing what is right that brought her to the top of the pile. And then, of course, most recently, we have a new vice president, Kamala Harris, and she demonstrated what it means to do your very, very best and to take advantage of the traditions you brought with you from the nations that you were a part of over the years. That's what this is all about. This evening is all about reflecting on those traditions, reflecting on what is expected of us, reflecting on the pride we have in the United States of America, but the pride we also have in the countries that our parents came from, that we came from. Me came from Jamaica, came from a wonderful country that I still love, but I love this country more than anyone else could possibly love it. The country's done everything it can for me, for the people that you are honoring tonight, and I'm so pleased that you are part of this evening and honoring these two women who are so deserving of your honor.